Hey guys, I wanted to just create a complete overview of this whole project, the history, why I'm selling it, why it's in website form. Talk about the sales, proof of all the sales, previous sales, what we've done, how to some marketing ideas, everything that we've done as far as marketing goes. So let's just start right off the bat with the introduction of the site. I rebuilt this site very recently just for the purpose of selling it. Because it used to be an app, and all the songs used to be on iTunes, and I'm just re-putting it online now in website form, just because it's a place where it can actually sell the songs without paying iTunes a fee, or the only thing you'd have to pay for is hosting. So that's really cheap. So I figured it would be the best place to start was putting it on in website form. So back in 2012, me and my friend came up with this idea for Valentine's Day. It was an app idea where a guy could go online and buy on the app, and he could buy his girlfriend a song, a personal song, like a love song or something. And it was kind of like a joke at first, like maybe we could actually do that. So we sat down. We had a lot of recording gear, a lot of professional recording gear, and we started writing a couple songs. We wrote 4 total songs, and each song was structured in a way that it could be universal for each different name. So we would record one song, and there would be a space to record the name. So, like if we go into the pop dance song, we can see, but he has the general lyrics, and then the only thing that changes in each song is the name. So, so here's like the name of here's Megan, I guess. So he in that song he recorded the name twice. So each song has the name sung twice in it, and he would all we would do is we recorded the main song as like a template, and then we would go back and individually record each name twice. So it's so many hours and so many songs. It's unbelievable. And it took us a few months to develop just the product, just the songs, and write them and export them. I mentioned in the listing that it took me about 80 hours total, like 80 total hours nonstop, just to export all of the songs because I was doing it in Pro Tools. Um, But we had high hopes. We had a lot of high hopes to, after we made the songs, we wanted to make it into an app, and this was 2012, and apps were just trending. It was exploding at the time. We were like, oh my god, we're going to get a million downloads in the first week, and we had no clue. We had no clue. We had no clue how to develop an app. We were geniuses as far as music goes, recording music and mixing and everything like that, but as far as the technical side of developing an app, it was a hurdle for us. So we were able to create an app, but we didn't know how to integrate the songs inside the app because there were so many files. We would have to host them on a separate server, and we didn't know how to do it. And we weren't good enough with app development to integrate a store into the app. It's probably way easier now. I haven't even tried or looked at it, but back in 2012 it was super hard for us. So what we ended up doing was I ended up going on TuneCore, and I ended up uploading all the songs to iTunes. And essentially what the app did, here's a picture of the app, what it looked like inside the app. Hold on, where's the app? This is what the app looked like. We basically just built the interface in Photoshop, and the app would just link to iTunes, which wasn't ideal, but it worked. This was on the iPhone 4. This is how back in 2012. This is what it looked like. This is what our icon looked like. This is proof that it was on the App Store. And the iTunes. The only bad thing about iTunes was we had to sell them at either 99 cents or $1.29, which we didn't want. We wanted to sell them for like $4 or $5. So right there, that was kind of a compromise. We already compromised. It we didn't want to do that, but we weren't technically advanced enough, but we didn't want to hire anybody. So we finally got the app together, and we submitted it to the App Store, and it didn't make it through. It took like 2 weeks, and they denied it because of the interface, the way the interface looked. This was before. The interface looked kind of bad. We had to resubmit it 3 times just to get it through to the App Store, which it was a horrible process. But we finally got it in the App Store, and we were so excited because we thought we were going to be one-hit wonders. The next day it was going to explode. It didn't. It got like 164 downloads, which was a lot, actually. But we did no marketing. We literally launched it to crickets, which is something, looking back, we didn't have a mailing list. We didn't have anything. We just threw it on the App Store. We thought that would be good enough. It wasn't, but I believe we got about, as soon as we uploaded the songs to iTunes, we got a few sales. We got about, I think, 15 or so songs that sold in the first week without doing anything, just from having them being on iTunes. And with the app, I had no clue how to market this. And I started with pay-per-click campaigns. I spent like $50 on pay-per-click, and that did nothing really. It basically sold $40 worth of songs, so I was kind of breaking even. And it didn't make sense for pay-per-click because the songs were $1, so I didn't have a high enough profit margin to continue advertising. So I stopped advertising. I sent out a press release with the app. So if you're going to go on Google, you type in Persongalize. You get some of the old press releases, I think, and just a lot of app stuff. You'll see a lot of songs. Let's see our old WordPress site. You'll see some of my old forum posts. I think this is an old when I sent the press release out, it went to a bunch of blogs and everything like that. I sent the press release out on PR Web. Cost me like, I think, $60 at the time, something like that. And I think I paid a little bit of money to have it featured on an app review site, which didn't do anything. We made a video. You can see the video on. You can see the video on the site. This is an old video. This is when we first made it. So you'll get this as well. This is kind of like promotional material. This kind of shows you the functionality of the app when we built it. So kind of got discouraged with it, and we had no idea what we were going to do because this was prior to Valentine's Day, and we're like, we need to just have like a whole giant advertising campaign for Valentine's Day. And I was like, how do we get it into the top 100 in the App Store? If we can get in the top 100, we'll be fine. We'll get all the advertising money back, and it'll catch and get traction, and it'll explode. So what I did was I went on, I think it was called Flurry, was the app advertisement company, and it was essentially incentivized downloads. So what you do is I paid like 30 cents per download, and if you were to get like over 1,000 or over 3,000 downloads in one day, the algorithm for the App Store would rank you in the top 100. So I think I honestly spent a little over $800 in one day just to get this app into the top 100, and I was able to get it into number like 44 in the App Store, and it was up there for about 2 days. Honestly, didn't see that many downloads from that. Maybe like another couple dozen song sales at the most. But we were getting song sales consistently, like between 15 and 20 a week already, so it wasn't making a difference. We were already getting sales, just from it being in iTunes. So kind of got discouraged, kind of just lost traction with it. Looking back, we had no clue how to market it. So I think with this app, it's so it's so fragile. Like all it would take is just one viral video or one viral post. Something has got to do it, and it's possible to do it because it's already validated. There's already sales. Here's the sales. I downloaded the sales from TuneCore. We sold 700. What is it? Hold on, let me go back to sales report. We sold 751 songs. Those had to come. Those were coming from essentially nothing, just being up there. So it's validated that people people like it and they want to buy these songs. It's just it needs the right marketing method. Someone can do it, and we're so it's such an older idea for us that we're just burnt out on it. We don't know what to do. We're just we want to hand it to somebody, and watch it take off. Somebody could do this, and it could be you. It could be you in a different advertising strategy. But here's the proof in the pudding that it was selling. It would sell like every other month. We would have like $70 from it, and this is over a period of. This is from 2012 to 2015, but they were on. This is about a year and a half, 2 years of sales. $644 from not doing anything. All right, and so I'm thinking, what you could do is sponsor a podcast maybe for Valentine's Day, make a viral video or try to make a quirky video or a quirky post, share it everywhere and just kind of try to full throttle it one more time. This has got to work. And this is the site is set up with WooCommerce. I already uploaded all of the songs as products in the rock format, in the pop format, and you can preview them here. Yeah, that's so cool because all these songs are original and there's all these different genres. It's such a quirky idea and it should work. So, yeah, hopefully you guys, or hopefully somebody could take this. It's heartbreaking that we can't get this idea off the ground. It could work. It could totally work. You could redo the app. If you're an app developer or you know someone who is, this would be a very easy app now to create. All it is an MP3 store in the app. Is you just make a bunch of in-app purchases, and the songs would be hosted here on the website. So that's one other idea. But yeah, it's such a good idea. I think there's 97 likes on Facebook. But yeah, this I don't know what I set it to no reserve. I think I'm gonna set it to no reserve on Flippa just because that'll get it more attention. But I really don't know what price point would be good. I mean, it took so many hours to build this, and who knows like what it could do, what the market could be for this. It could be huge, and. The other thing to consider too is we have almost every single possible name you could ever think of, but people will submit their name if they missed it. That could be a problem down the road, so maybe you need to. We can't do this anymore. The reason why we're selling it is because we don't want to be attached to it anymore. We don't want to record any more songs. And the thing is, if you're not musically inclined, it could be a challenge for you to hire a different band to record the song because they're going to have to, number one, they're going to have to be able to put out a good recording, and they're going to have to be awesome with creativity. So this website, this idea, I don't even see it as a website. I see it as more of a company. So when you're buying this company, a good fit for you, it would be amazing if you had all those elements that we had. We were good musicians, we were creative, and we had good recording equipment. And it's not a big deal if you can still make this app profitable. I mean, there's still something to get out of this. It could still be successful, and then down the road you could hire somebody if the app if this company gets traction, you can easily hire somebody later on down the road. That's not a hard thing. So good luck with the listing. You know, throw in a bid. Throw in a bid if it's still low right now. Throw in a bid because that helps me, and you know, you could get it for a great deal. I think someone's going to get this for an awesome deal with the amount of work put into it. It's something else. So best of luck. Any questions at all, feel free to send me a message or comment on the listing. I'll get right back to you. And thanks for watching.